a grant of 100 million, and that board is chaired by Professor T.T. Ijaw, another great educationist in his own right. He's chairing that board made up of very eminent Bayelsans. I've also spoken to another illustrious entrepreneur of the Ijaw Nation and of Nigeria, our own brother, Atedo Peterside, and he has also agreed to serve on the board as an honorary education ambassador of our state. Professor Soyinka is also coming to lend support to this endeavor. My call to you all, my brothers and sisters, is that please, for those of you who want to stay in Lagos and Abuja and Port Harcourt without supporting your state, even if you don't say anything good about my government, please see something good about the future of these children. Support it, donate to it, in cash and also in kind, because that's the only way we can create a better future and a better country for ourselves. On this note, it's my singular honor and pleasure again to present this instrument. This to create sustainability of this free-boarding program targeted at between 5,000 to 10,000 young boys and girls. That's the number we are targeting to take off and incubate and train for academic excellence and for character building. The amount of 97 million is made up of the deductions from the salaries of the people in the public service, political appointments, as well as civil servants. I've spent a great deal of political capital, but believe that this is the right way to do for our state. I call for participation by the private sector and by all friends of Bayelsa. So this amount is presented. It includes also the 5% of our IGR. And that's why, because it is from the tax you pay that 5% is deducted to support this program. Every month, the deductions are passed to the Education Development Trust Fund, which we have established by law, and another 5% to the Health Insurance Fund to take care of medical well-being of our people. Congratulations. Where is the Executive Secretary? Congratulations. Thank you very much. You will be getting this monthly. Prof, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much, members. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you all for coming. I thank you for your audience. I can see our principal, Mr. Johnson, all the way from the United Kingdom. Let me thank you. Let me thank you for your services and for your commitment to this vision. I believe when we go in, we'll hear from you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and God bless us all.
Hello? Hello? Thank you very much. Our governor has never ceased, has never stopped to impress with his oratory eloquence. Your hands please together for him. Well, you know that if you must get our educational equation right in Nigeria, we must go back to the basics, and that's what the governor has done. Because when you treat them well, you try to nurture them from the formative stage, then we can erase the educational deficiencies that we're experiencing in our educational system. And that's why I say our governor is right on point on this. Now we must also welcome here our father, who's looking very gorgeous in the way he's turned out today. He's like a Bayelsan. Well, he's the father of the nation, and he has chosen to be a Bayelsan today. Do you agree to that? Your hands together for him again. Add this to whatever you know. Let's refresh our minds about him. He's multifacetedly talented, all-round sportsman, a goalkeeper in his time in school, a long-distance runner, and on top of that, he was a boxer, ladies and gentlemen. That's why he's looking so trim at 83. Your hands together for our special guest of honor, a man who drove all of this into being. Your hands together for our father, General Yakubu Gowon, GCFR, Grand Commander of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Can we then rise for him, ladies and gentlemen? We must rise to receive it. We must rise to receive it.
Who is the senior, and you have one who is a senior king and one of my very able governors in those days, King Alfred. I thought, he cannot come not to king in office, and I think with your permission, I did, appoint you, or said that you will be King Henry. So he's also visiting King Henry. But this time, King Henry in situ. Your Excellency, Mrs. Is it Rachel? Yeah, that's my elder sister's name. So, do I call you elder sister? Rachel Dixon, Your Excellency, my dear wife, Victoria, and of course, may I sort of say, all of you dignitaries here, let me recognize, of course, that eminent man, elder, and the chairman of this occasion, Honorable Minister E.K. Clark, that famous. I can assure you, well, we've heard already what he had to say, and I can assure you his role in my government in those days, from the state right through to the federal, has been exemplary, especially in education and then, of course, information. So may I recognize you, and of course, also let me recognize members of your family. We've got JP Clark here, and the one that is missing is Ambassador B.A. Clark, whom, how is he? Very good. Okay. Yes. So let me recognize this family that I have been related with. I can assure you, well, since my early days in Ibadan, as a young officer, B.A. Clark was a young administrator, and he lives very close to a place where we have our sports field. And whenever we finish our sporting event, I think we go to his house, for some relaxation, just ordinary shandy, shandy, no, not more than that. Well, let me recognize, all the brilliant and eminent people here, all our royal fathers, all our fathers in the Lord, and but please do allow me to say all the good people that have come to welcome us right from the beginning of this road, the K. Williamson in the street.